only been there, but I have a liable Paris. That doesn't fully count, does it? No, not fully going there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Were you planning on going? I'm tentatively planning on going to Spain. Spain is definitely worth a visit.
Okay. You want to continue?
Wait.
Oui.
What are you doing this weekend? I will probably stay home. What about what about you? I am most likely going to stay home too. Oh yeah. Do you want to do something? No, I'm really looking forward to just relaxing at home. Treat yourself. Je commence.
Oui. Mais tu es dans quelle conversation maintenant?
La deux.
Ok, tu peux continuer s'il vous plaît. S'il te plaît.
Ah, donc la trois. Uh, have you tried the new Italian restaurant? No? Is it any good? Yes, you should definitely after. Pardon. You
C'est
should
pas grave.
yes, you should definitely yeah, definitely
Definitely. Definitely. Un, deux, trois, quatre.
definitely
Definitely. Un, deux, trois, quatre. Quatre syllabes.
definitely
Good.
yes, you should definitely check it out. What do you recommend? Especially recommend the ravioli. It is mouth-watering good. Thanks. I surely give it a look. Definitive. Ah, putain,
Definitely. Quatre syllabes.
definitely, definitely,
Mhm.
Ok, je vais y aller. Euh, je continue ou je recommence?
Oui, tu peux continuer. Tu es sur quelle conversation maintenant?
Quatre.
4. Tu as fini le 4, la
Non,
4.
j'ai fini à trois.
Ok, tu peux continuer.
So, did you get the result of your test score? No, but I have been anxiously awaiting the results. I'm sure you did fine. I'm not sure. This test was definitely harder than the last one. I wouldn't
Mhm.
worry about it. I heard all the students eventually pass the class anyway. That's not true. You are sadly mistaken. Okay.
Very, very good. Okay. So with constant practice, you're going to get better. Ce que je suis en train de faire maintenant, c'est de préparer un document aussi avec les...
Pardon. Pardon.
Ok,
Précise.
ok. Avec les mots-clés que tu peux étudier afin de t'y habituer. So I'm just preparing some words, some documents now, which I will send to you right away.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to listen again? Who,
Oui.
yeah, please listen again one more time.
Oui. Conversation 1.
Have you ever been to Europe?
I haven't technically been there, but I had a layover in Paris.
That doesn't really count, does it?
No, but I'm hopefully going next year.
Oh, yeah? Where are you planning on going?
I'm tentatively planning on going to Spain.
Oh, Spain is definitely worth the visit.
Okay.
Conversation 2.
What are you doing this weekend?
I will probably stay home. What about you?
I'm most likely going to stay home too.
Oh, yeah? Do you want to do something?
No, I'm really looking forward to just relaxing at home.
Suit yourself.
Conversation 3.
Have you tried the new Italian restaurant?
No. Is it any good?
Yes, you should definitely check it out.
What do you recommend?
Well, I especially recommend the ravioli. It is mouth-watering good.
Thanks. I'll surely give it a look. Conversation 4.
So, did you get the results of your test score?
No, but I've been anxiously awaiting the results.
I'm sure you did fine.
I'm not so sure. This test was definitely harder than the last one.
I wouldn't worry about it. I hear all the students eventually pass the class anyway.
That's not true. You're sadly mistaken.
You're sadly mistaken. Ok. Quels sont les nouveaux mots que tu as appris en écoutant cet audio, ce matériel?
En fait, je sais pas, parce qu'en fait, genre, j'utiliserai pas les mots comme ça, mais, genre, je les comprends. Donc, je sais pas, les textes sont nouveaux. Genre, il y a rien que j'ai pas compris, mais je les aurais pas utilisés, vous voyez?
Oui, c'est ce que j'ai constaté. Parfois, quand tu regardes un texte, tu connais les mots, mais c'est que toi, tu n'as pas utilisé ces mots dans tes phrases.
Voilà,
Et oui, c'est ça. Ça arrive souvent aussi pour les apprenants de la langue française. Ils peuvent comprendre le texte entièrement, mais pour faire des phrases, c'est un peu difficile de repérer, d'utiliser ces mots exactement. Par exemple, j'ai trouvé que même si le mot définitivement et le mot definitely en anglais, ils existent et ils sont comme des cognates, des amis, des vrais amis, tu as eu un peu de difficulté en prononçant definitely,
oui.
mais tu connais la signification.
Ouais.
Ok. Adverbs. Placement. Okay, what I'm sending to you now, you can read it later. So sur le site, tu peux aller wait, let's see. Sur mon écran maintenant, il y a des tables et je vais au tab grammar.
Ok.
Ok, comme ce qu'on a fait hier. Comme ce qu'on a fait hier. Ici, il y a une petite explication des adverbes.
Ok.
Ok. Et au troisième table, il y a un quiz. Mais d'abord, tu dois regarder grammar et après le quiz. On va faire le quiz ensemble.
Ok.
C'est votre PDF.
Ok.
Ok, c'est fini. Maintenant, tu peux faire le quiz. La quiz. Le quiz. Le quiz. C'est ça que c'est le quiz.
Ah, le quiz. Ah, j'ai cru que c'était des quiz de grammaire.
Oui, oui. Troisième tab, il y a un quiz.
D'accord.
Mm.
Putain, je me souviens plus du tout du truc. Alors. Il veut. Attends, elle veut. Alors, elle dit que. Attends, il faut que je me souvienne du truc. Elle dit que. Elle lui demande s'il veut aller à Paris et elle dit que non parce que elle dit qu'elle y est déjà allée mais juste en escale, que ça ne pas. Et je sais plus, je crois qu'elle dit qu'elle va aller en Espagne après. Ça.
Oui.
Mais voilà, un peu trois après, mais qu'est-ce que la femme veut définitivement faire, genre devrait définitivement faire, je crois que c'est je crois qu'il lui dit, mais en fait, moi, je me souviens qu'il lui dit de manger des raviolis
Oui,
dans un taille.
ok.
Et dans le truc, il y a marqué manger un plat de pâtes. Et je sens de raviolis. Voilà. Voilà. Bon, bah, je vous envoie les réponses que j'ai mises.
Oui, tu peux même répondre sur le site. C'est pas grave parce qu'il y a une option pour vérifier les réponses sur le site.
J'ai tout bon, mais voilà. Je me souviens plus du 3. J'ai répondu parce que je savais que c'était pas le A. Je me souviens pas
Ok,
qu'elle dit que je pouvais manger des pâtes. Bah, qu'elle devrait manger des pâtes. Mais bon, voilà. Le reste, c'est
d'accord. Ok.
Attends, c'est où elle dit qu'elle mange des pâtes
So, j'ai envoyé un document à WhatsApp dans le
Oui,
groupe qui peut servir à t'aider avec les adjectifs et parfois tu peux essayer de les utiliser dans tes phrases à l'oral et à l'écrit.
ok.
À l'écrit.
Euh, voilà. Et les raviolis, ça compte comme des pâtes. Qu'est-ce que-
Oui, c'est un peu comme des pâtes. C'est vraiment, je pense, un mot italien. C'est un plat italien, le ravioli.
Ah,
Et il y a quelque chose dedans. Parfois la viande, parfois les légumes. Ravioli.
je crois que c'était des pâtes. Euh,
Mhm. Oh, let me show you ravioli on my screen. Well, you can always Google it though, but let me see if I can show you ravioli. So, share ravioli.
Ah, d'accord. Ah, bah oui, c'est des pâtes.
Yeah, so sometimes they put meat inside and sometimes they put vegetables inside, just like this one. Oh, oh no, I have to accept your cookies. Yeah. Okay, that's not what's important. What's important for us right now is to understand the words. Okay, so I'm going to go to our document and then I'll share with you um, a window. Okay, yeah, here we are. Okay.
Oui.
Um, technically, on sait que c'est techniquement, probablement. Um, il y a quelque chose que je n'ai pas mis ici. Eventually, oui, c'est ici. Eventually, mais j'ai mis eventually pass. Eventually et éventuellement ne sont pas les mêmes, n'ont pas les mêmes significations.
Ok.
Parce que eventually, c'est à la fin de tout, à la fin, alors que éventuellement, c'est, comment dirais-je, je vais l'écrire, eventually. So, eventually is, en français, éventuellement, c'est quelque chose qui peut ou qui ne peut pas arriver. Ok, il s'agit de la possibilité de quelque chose, alors qu'en français, eventually, c'est quelque chose qui va définitivement arriver à la fin.
Ok.
Ok. En français, nous allons voir éventuellement ce week-end. Um, Possibly, il s'agit de la possibilité de quelque chose. Okay. One more thing that we're going to do now is to test your grammar.
Okay.
I'm going to send you a link. The second exercise is link exercises 1 to, let me see, 1 to 20. Is that okay? We're going to do this together. 1, 2. I don't like her because she isn't discreet at all. 1 to 20. Okay. To do this together.
Grec. Oh, pourquoi grec?
Stop sharing this. Oui, c'est un peu en grec, mais the main question starts from question number 1 here.
Ouais. Okay.
So do you understand the instructions so we can start working on it?
Okay.
So question number 1, you read out loud. You give the answer.
Okay. Donc, donc je lis la consigne. Donc,
Oui, tu peux lire la consigne. Oui.
a word or phrase is missing in each of the sentences below. Please choose the correct answer. A, B, C or D. Du coup, la première, c'est ing. Attends, c'est John was sleeping when I
Yes,
got.
correct. Numéro 2.
Oui, c'est correct.
Oui, numéro 1, c'est très correct. Oui.
Where did you meet them? Euh, J'aurais mis we uh, we have met them at the. C'est bon quoi?
Oui. Non, parce que si la question était Where have you?
Ah oui.
Maintenant, la question c'est Where did you? Et avec did, c'est clair qu'on on va utiliser le passé met.
We met. Ok.
Okay. We met them at their office in Athens. Okay. Question 3.
Donc voilà. Alors Perk. Mr. Perk was in quiz since last year.
Ok, c'est un peu comme ce qu'on a fait hier. Mr. Perk, il y a le mot since. Et parce qu'on a since, on va utiliser has been. Mr. Perk has been in Greece since last year. Ok, je sais que je t'ai déjà envoyé beaucoup de documents, mais je vais envoyer un autre qui va vraiment simplifier l'utilisation des verbes avec since, for, against, since, for, ago and during. D'accord? Je vais faire que le document soit très très simple pour les expliquer. D'accord. Question
Ok.
4.
C'est
Ouais.
dans le truc, c'est genre, comme il y a un truc de durée, on n'utilise pas was. Mais s'il y avait comment dire, pas de truc de durée, est-ce qu'on utiliserait was? C'est ça?
Oui, pour l'instant, on va dire oui. D'accord. On va dire oui pour l'instant. Et après, je vais expliquer profondément.
D'accord. Parce que là,
D'accord.
c'est un peu. Bon, bref. Tac, tac, tac. Non, alors, how long have Mr. and Mrs. Smith been traveling? They have been traveling for 2 days.
Exactly. Pour cette question, tu peux voir que il y a l'indice dans la question. Have been traveling. How long have Mr. and Mrs. Smith been traveling? Alors dans la réponse, on va chercher been traveling. C'est correct. Number 5. Et à part les questions et ce test de grammaire, l'objectif, c'est peu que tu saches comment t'exprimer en anglais, comme ça, dans les phrases comme ça. D'accord? Alors, tu peux noter aussi, si tu veux du temps pour noter, tu peux me dire, ou bien après, tu peux utiliser ce lien pour étudier et tu faire des petites notes.
Ok. Ok. Oui.
So, number 5.
Okay, number five.
Mhm.
He he was driving. No.
Yes, he was driving the company's car when he had an accident. Very, very correct. He
Okay.
was driving. Passé, continue.
Okay.
So, question 6.
Ok. Parce qu'il faut que j'ai lu la.
Qu'est-ce que tu étais en train de faire quand je t'ai appelé?
Quand vous m'avez appelé.
C'est la phrase en français.
Non, ok, j'ai pas compris. Ok, moi je pensais que vous me parliez directement. Ok, ok. J'étais. Ok. Donc j'imagine que. What were you doing?
Yes. So, what were you doing?
Ok.
Number 7.
Come to see us on Saturday if it doesn't rain.
Good. If it doesn't rain. Very correct. Number 8. Je pense qu'on va s'arrêter à 10 pour continuer avec un speaking test. Numéro 8.
Ok. Look, um, the children are playing. Parce qu'il est en train de jouer.
Oui. Et on a maintenant, alors c'est correct, are playing tennis now. Numéro 9.
Ok. Have you um, ever
Mhm.
oula, comment dire alors, je pense que c'est eaten.
Yes, participe. So, have you ever eaten Chinese food? No, but I want to. Maintenant, tu vas penser à une question pour me poser avec have you ever. Mhm.
Oula, j'en sais rien. Have you ever uh, um, been
Ok. Maintenant, je veux te demander si tu as jamais voyagé à Londres. Okay. So, have you ever been to London? Have you ever traveled to London? And then, il faut penser au verbe et tu penses au participe du verbe. Par exemple, um,
Ok.
have you ever gone to a circus? Have you ever gone to a circus? C'est go, passé c'est went, participe c'est gone. Have you ever gone to a circus? Okay. Have you ever been to Paris? Have you ever traveled to London? Have you
Euh,
ever seen a clown? Est-ce que tu as jamais vu un clown? Une clown?
est-ce que ça marche ou pas? Have you ever slept?
Yes!
Ok.
Ok, mais la question doit être complète parce que tout le monde a dormi.
Oui, d'accord. Ok. Ok. Ok, donc c'est la troisième colonne.
J'attends une phrase complète et
Ah,
quelque chose unique pour l'expérience de dormir.
mais oui, bon.
Par exemple, est-ce que tu as jamais dormi dans l'océan pour 5 minutes, pour 2 jours, quelque chose comme ça? Est-ce que tu as jamais dormi en voyageant? Have you ever slept while traveling? Have you ever slept in an ocean? Have you ever slept by the pool? Have you ever slept for 24 hours? You know, it makes it more interesting because have you ever slept? C'est normal, tout le monde dort.
Donc, have you ever slept?
Mhm.
Ça passe ou pas?
Oui,
Ben voilà, j'y vais.
je veux que tu fasses des phrases longues,
Ah,
créatives, que tu fasses effort.
oui, bah oui, mais.
Ok, c'est pas grave. On peut
Alors,
continuer après.
have you ever slept?
Mhm.
Si.
Mhm.
During 2 days, ça marche ou pas?
Yes, for 2 days. Mais c'est
Ah,
pas grave, tu sais, je t'ai dit que je vais t'envoyer quelque chose pour expliquer during, for, ago,
ok.
since. Ok, oui. Ok, c'est très bien fait. Numéro 10 maintenant.
Tom. Euh, bah là, on peut pas dire want.
Hmm.
Pourquoi on peut pas dire want?
Ok, maintenant c'est le verbe au troisième personne. Et souvent en anglais,
Oui,
verbe au
c'est comment?
troisième personne, on ajoute S. Quoi?
Ah oui, c'est vrai. C'est avec un S, oui. Je comprends. C'est pour ça qu'on me demande. Ok.
Oui, comme ça, ce n'est pas A.
Bah, doesn't want.
C'est entre B et C. Tu as choisi lequel? Laquelle?
J'ai choisi B. Parce que tu mets
Doesn't
le.
want. Oui. Not doesn't want. Okay. This is very, very good. Now we're going to do a reading test, speaking test. Okay. On va faire un speaking test. We're going to start with you're going to read something and then you will tell me okay.
Ok.
We're going to talk about it because I want you to just practice your speaking. You can send me this link. On va écouter, tu vas écouter, mais l'objectif c'est que tu parles. Okay? So you're going to listen to this with the intention to speak. Listen and share your point of view. J'ai envoyé.
Ah oui. Ok. Ok, ok, ok. J'écoute de mon côté ou...
Oui, c'est mieux si tu écoutes de son côté parce que je sais pas pourquoi le mien n'est pas très clair.
Ok. Donc, les enfants et l'ennui. Alors, tac, tac, tac. Voilà.
Did your kids work when they were in school? How did you feel about your kids when they were in high school?
My kids had to work for the pocket money. So they would have chores to do and they would get pocket money. They would help with the washing up, sweeping, cleaning, whatever. They always had to earn their pocket money.
So
They thought it was really hard.
So did you ever withhold their wages?
Yeah.
You did, really?
Yeah.
You'd be like, no, you didn't do your chores, you don't get the
you're
money.
having it, yeah.
Really? How often would you have to do that?
More so in the beginning, once they get the idea, if you don't work for your money, you don't get your money. And that's a life lesson, isn't it? You don't do your work,
Great, because
you
I
don't
think
get money.
I think a lot of people just assume, even me, like I've never had children, but the parents just spoil the kids and they just they don't want to have the hassle, they don't want to have the fight, they just give them the money.
But you look at the difference between the Western kids and the kids out here. You can go on a bus trip with the kids out here. You can go on a 6-hour bus trip. You don't hear a peep out of that kid. They're sat there, the mum's asleep, maybe the kids asleep as well. If you put Western kids on a bus for 6 hours, you'd have to have a PlayStation or a tablet or something. They'd be crying, you'd have to feed them things. It's a totally different way of acting.
Yeah.
And I missed that when I came to Asia. I noticed that kids were happier with less, much less than we have. And it wasn't until I spent the year in Asia and then I went to Australia, landed in Sydney, noticed one thing, that the people were that much bigger, but also the kids were just so spoiled, and the parents were just giving in to them.
So you think that maybe we need to rectify that situation, that we should stop spoiling kids,
Yeah, I did.
take away the PlayStation,
Yeah.
just stick them outside, yeah.
You can get strollers today with a place where you can put the kids' tablet.
Yeah,
Why
it's
can't the
crazy.
kid just look at the world?
Yeah. It's so funny you mentioned that, because before we were talking about potential business ideas, and I have an idea called Camp Boredom. So what happens?
Boredom is good.
Yeah, what happens at Camp Boredom is you send your kid to Camp Boredom. It's like just a camp in the woods or on a farm, and the kids come and they go, "What do we do?" And I go, "I don't know, nothing. Go outside. Just find something to do."
No Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because I grew up no Wi-Fi, no nothing. I grew up on a farm, and I'm really blessed. I had no idea how blessed I was at the time, but I grew up. I spent all my time on my grandfather's farm. We had nothing to do. I mean, nothing. But we had this farm, so we had everything to do. So, rule was you had to be up for breakfast at 7. And then once you finished breakfast, you had to be out of the house. Like, you could not be in the house. It was almost forbidden to be in the house unless it's like raining outside. And you would be outside from, sun up to sundown.
Yeah, climbing fences, climbing trees,
Having
sitting in haystacks.
Right, having the best time of your life. And your imagination is going, and you just, the little things that you would do. Oh, we're going to build a tree fort. Oh, we're going to do this. Oh, we're going to do that.
Gonna stop the river from flowing.
Right. So that's my idea. I think Camp Boredom. So maybe we have to.
I think boredom is good for kids.
Yeah. How so?
Because as you say, if they're always entertained and always fed, then they don't get to learn how to entertain themselves.
Yeah.
If you sit them in a car with nothing for 6 hours,
Right.
just look out the window.
There was a thing recently where Jerry Seinfeld, the comedian, he has a bit where he talks about how his mother would take him to the bank when he was like a kid, and like a bank or a department store was the ultimate space of boredom. Like there's nothing you can do. Like you're so bored, you just want to like flop down on the floor type of thing. But you're right. Like I don't know if kids have that anymore, where they hit that wall where there's nothing for them to do. So do you think that maybe we should limit the devices, the smartphones, all that kids use?
I do think you should, but I think it's too late now. I think we've passed the point where you can get Wi-Fi, internet if we took all that off the kids now, what would they do? They'd be bored.
But you can just never give it to them, right?
Yeah, in the first place.
Maybe that's possible. It's impossible.
Okay. Oh, I'm muted. Okay, did you enjoy this? La vérité. La vérité. Did you enjoy this? Because I did, but let me know. Did you enjoy this topic?